Hello everyone, welcome back to the final episode in the 16 episode series where I have taken you now, hopefully, from nothing to profitable. So right now you should be in a position where you're confident to go and trade live and you're ready to get going. You know where you're going to get capital from, you have a full trading plan, you've got all your routines, you've demo tested it, you've back tested it, you've got hundreds of screenshots with annotations and all that kind of stuff on there. You should be fully prepared to go and trade live. If that is you, if you've watched the whole series and you've done everything that I've mentioned in here and you're now feeling confident, let me know down in the comments below. I really do want to hear about your journey, how it's gone, you know, if there are any final questions. And in this episode, this is the last episode, episode 16, where I'm going to be answering your questions. I've picked 3 questions that I feel are questions that I can kind of go into a little bit and that a lot of you might be asking as well. The first question was, why 15 steps? So I've put a little screenshot on the screen right now of that comment, and essentially why 15 steps. So I replied to this person in the comment section, so if you want to go back and check it you can do, but essentially what I did was I didn't say it needs to be 15 steps. All I did, or 16 steps, sorry. All I did was write down what I think you guys should be learning in a systematic process to get you to being profitable. And it just so happened that that was 15 steps plus this Q&A. So it's not that I wanted it to be 15, 16 steps. It was just that's how much I think it needed to be to get the minimum out of it. Now, I think any less and you're taking things out that you need, any more and the videos would be too long and the series would be too long. Now, I could have done it where this could go on for another 15 very, very easily. I could extend this for another 15. I don't know if that's what you want me to do. If you do, then let me know. And if there's enough of you that want me to do that, then I will happily do that. But essentially, it was the core fundamentals of what I feel a profitable trader needs to go through to be there. Again, if you want me to go into more depth, let me know down in the comments below and I'll do that if I feel there's enough of you that want to see that. The next question was, I overtrade. I have a system I'm happy with, however, I don't know how to lose. I end up dropping my 2 losses a day rule and I keep trying to make it back. This is a problem that I see over and over and over again, and it's a problem that I had for a few years. It's basically it is a problem with losing, but it's also a problem with not understanding the process and not understanding probabilities. There's a good book, I can't remember what it's exactly called, but I'll put a screenshot on, like whilst I'm editing, I'll put a little screenshot on so you can see it. But essentially, this book is about probabilities, and it's from a poker player that was a world champion, and I think she was a world champion, or coached world champion players, I can't remember which one it was. Essentially, world champion level poker player, talking about probabilities. And then she moved into coaching traders. And it's a really, really good book if you have this similar problem of not knowing how to lose and not, you've lost in the morning, let's say your first trade, and you're trying to claw that loss back. This is an amazing book for solving that problem. Also, the videos that I suggested in the previous video from Mark Douglas are amazing for this problem as well. But essentially, you need to understand that one single trade does not matter. If you follow your process over 20 trades, you will make money if that is a profitable system. Because one single trade doesn't matter. It just doesn't. If you're unsure about a trade, if you don't know whether it's 100% what you should be doing, don't take it, okay? Now, obviously I've gone into this in other videos, so I don't want to be going onto this too much, but essentially learn about probabilities. That's what I would say. Go and learn about probabilities, go and learn about following a process and following that process over a long period of time. Also the book on compounding, I think it's by, I can't remember what exactly his name is, but it's the compound effect, I believe it's called. Again, I'll put a screenshot of it on here. But essentially what it is if you follow small steps over a long period of time, you get a big result. So, if you work out today, tomorrow you're not going to see yourself looking like The Rock, okay? Or Dwayne Johnson, right? You're just not. But if you work out over 20 years and you eat like him, you might not be exactly like him, but you're going to be bigger than you are today. I can guarantee you that. So what it is, it's doing small little things every day that don't have an impact on you right now, but will in the future. And it's the same with your trades. You could have a losing trade today, which isn't really going to impact your trading 20 years from now. But if you follow that process through, in 20 years, you're going to have a massive impact. And the final question number 3, is how long did it take you to be a consistently profitable trader? What's your personality like in terms of, scalper, intraday, swing trading, or position trading? And have you evolved into mastering one style? Now, they're kind of 3 questions in one, so I'll break it down. First one is, how long did it take you to be a consistently profitable trader? It took me around 3 years to get break even. I would say a little bit less than break even at 3 years. And then 3.5 years, I would say, was break even / profitable. 4 years to being profitable consistently. That was not, I'll trade a little bit, then I'll go and do whatever I want for 6 months, then I'll come back to it and then trade again. It was literally the whole period of 4 years was just pure learning, pure trading, the whole thing. There wasn't a break, there wasn't chunks of trading throughout that 4 years. It was 100% trading, learning, okay? Now, I know some people might think you must be stupid to not be profitable within 4 years, and you're doing it every day. But essentially, psychology comes into play, and your lifestyle comes into play. It's not as simple as just, oh, here's a trading plan, go and follow it. You have to change your psychological upbringing, your situation in life. If you have debt, if you're struggling in life with bills, etc., you're going to be more greedy than someone who has 50,000 in the bank sitting there, just don't know what to do with it, right? That's a big, big difference in your psychology when you're trading. One of them needs the money now. You need it now, and you need that profit now. The other one doesn't need it now, don't really care about it. Just play around with it, put some trades on, sit back, relax, see if it works or not. They're very, very different, okay? And throughout that 4 years, a lot happened, and it took me a long time to go from the greed of wanting this trade to work to not caring about this trade, caring about 100 trades, and not caring about the money now, but caring about it in 20, 50 years once it's compounded over that amount of time of 1% a month. So what is my personality as a trader? Originally, it was scalper. So that's when I started, it was scalping. Then it went into swing trading. Then it went back into scalping. And then it went into position trading. And that's where I am right now. I class myself as a position trader. I'll talk you through each mindset shift that took place there. So scalping, originally I was working a job / at university first year, and I would put in £100 and trade whatever, didn't like anything with any lot size, any currency, any position, take profit, TP. As soon as I got into profit, close. That was it. No trading plan, nothing. Just bang, 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 in, as fast as possible. Money, take it out. I would be super happy if I made 13p that day, right? It wasn't serious at that stage. It was, this is something cool, this is something new, let's see what happens. Then I went into swing trading because it was, trade an hour a week and make triple the profits as a scalper. And it was, you put on £1 and you have 15x, you make £15 for risking 1, and you don't do anything for the whole week. You come back on a Friday and bang, there's money. That was what was advertised to me. Now, that is not the case. For me, anyway. I don't have the personality type, the psychology for a swing trader. It's a really weird complex of I don't have the patience to trade swing trading, but I have the patience to trade position trading. I don't know how that works. It's a weird thing of, with a position trade, I overanalyze a lot. I don't know why. With scalping, I'm really good at following a process, but I tend to overtrade. And then with position, it's super nice for me right now. Stick on a trade, go and do something else for 2 weeks, come back, analyze it a little bit, stick another position on the scale in. I'm not really closing trades, I'm just scaling in. So yeah, that's where I am right now with position trading. But after the swing trading, went back to scalping, did it properly, and that was what you guys were seeing on the channel for a very, very long time. That was the live streams where I was trading 6 hours a day, live in front of you guys, with live capital, and you know, that went well. Okay, so really, position trading right now is for me more of a mental health thing and more of a time thing. It's not money. I can make a lot more money scalping, but it's not really what I want right now. I don't want to be sitting in front of the charts for 6 hours. It's just not worth it for me. I don't have the amount of money to make it worth my time. It's just not worth it. Okay, so position trading for me, I have a 20-year/30-year outlook, and that is the goal that I'm trying to hit. I have a number in my head that I'm trying to hit in 30 years. If I do what I need to do every single day, I will hit that. So I don't care if, Billy down the street's making 15x a day. I have the goal that I need to hit. I look at Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, Tony Robbins, these kind of guys that have a long-term outlet on life, and I follow them. I try to ignore the Instagram guy that is flipping an account in a day and, turning £100 into 15 grand in 2 weeks. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take an approach of Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio. That's what I'm trying to do. And have I evolved into a certain style? I would say no, not yet, I don't think, but I'm slowly getting there. I know what doesn't work for me, and I know bits of things that work for me, but I don't think I've mastered a single style. I haven't been trading long enough to master a single style. I've probably got around 4,500 to 5,500 hours in trading, I would say. And that is not enough to master something. So I'm not a master at trading yet, far from. I'm not even half a master. So, I'm nowhere near mastering a style, essentially. But I do know what works for me, and I'm trying to go down that and carve that into my trading more. But yeah, I don't have a single style just yet. So let's say I just don't have a style just yet. So maybe in a year's time, I'll have that a little bit more ingrained, and I'll be able to talk to you about that a little bit more. But right now, I don't have a single style that I've mastered just yet. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope I've answered some of your questions and given you a little bit of an insight into my own trading. Let me know down in the comments below how your process is going and any questions that you might have throughout this whole process. Happy to answer any questions you might have. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found value from this series. And if there's a series that you want me to do in the future, let me know as well, because I'm happy to do that. Thank you very much for all the support throughout this series. It really has been amazing to see the feedback from you guys, enjoying it and finding value from the videos. So yeah, massive thank you to all of you guys. And have an amazing day. Thank you very much for all the support. And remember, traders, trade happy.